This deck is so much fun. I've been playing at locals with it. I've been winning a lot. It goes through interruptions like nobody's business. I've tweaked it to my own playstyle. I respect his playstyle very much. I respect MBT's when he did his 10-minute testing with it. Mine is a little bit different. I've been playing Blackwings for about 15 years. I think they've been out for about 15. And shout out to Kind of Gaming, because he got me into using a card that is used in both of our Blackwing decks. This card, it's a spell card, and it kind of fixes some things in the deck, I would say. But before I start rambling, let's get into the deck profile. So the first card we're going to be going into is our Kashtira lineup. We got 3 Unicorn, 3 Fenrir, 1 Scareclaw, 3 Pressure Planet, and 2 Birth. We're not running Terraforming because we're not running Terraforming because it hard loses the Droll. I would, to be honest, cut this guy because he's a brick. I don't like him. I really dislike the Scareclaw Kashtira, and I honestly dislike having more than 2 Fenrir. I would, if I could, reduce Fenrir and this and play Ghost Spell, and that'll be revealed later on when I go over the specific card to why we would be playing that, and it would be actually not that bad. So the Speedroid lineup is going to be 2 Terratop, 2 Takatomborg, 2 Card Turbo, 2 Den Daiko Duke, Piper, and Yo-Yo. So for this, to be honest, I was thinking about running Leviar Dragon, the Sea Dragon, because if you take this out and run 3 Takatomborg, because now you have access to your Den Daiko Duke a little bit easier by having 3 Takatomborg. I feel that ratio would be a little bit better because Leviar, the Sea Dragon, can just bring this back from the Banished, and then you just recycle it that way. I feel that is kind of valid, or even running 3 of this. I think running 2 of this is perfectly fine though, but I definitely think running 3 Takatomborg over 2 Den Daiko Duke would be better. And like I said, Leviar the Sea Dragon can bring this back by using 2 level 3s, and it's a wind, so it's fine with the whole theme of the deck. So our hand traps are going to be 3 Droll, 3 Ash Blossom, 2 Ghost Ogre, 3 Infinite Impermanence. So I think this is kind of standard. This is the same as Winterkills version with 3 Droll, 3 Ash, 2 and 3. I feel like Droll, it depends on what your locals looks like. If your locals meta is looking like a lot of decks that lose to Droll, main deck it. If not, go for maybe Effect Veiler or Nibiru, or maybe enemy controllers, something like that, to make it so that this isn't a dead card, because in some games I would go up against a deck and it would just completely not do anything. I have a lot of, at my locals, a lot of people are still using the Mako deck, and it doesn't lose to Droll. They set 4 normal summon a squid and they say, here you go, and I'm like, oh well, that didn't do anything. So I think this is pretty standard though. Droll is just so strong that I think in like 75% of the matchups it's a turn ender. Ash, Imperm, basic, and then Ghost Ogre I feel you could really take out for maybe Ghost Spells because of this next card. So we're running Small World instead of Pot of Prosperity, and then we're running 2 Triple Tactics. This is our Small World targets. So Small World can search everything in the deck. You have 4 accesses to a kaiju. This means that our Pearly matchup is completely nullified. We can just go right through it and just stop their stuff. Tetherwolf is the best normal summon in the deck, I feel. I wish I could run more than one, but I don't own more than one. For somebody who's playing the game for 25 years, or 20, how long have we been? Oh my god, I'm old. Oh god, alright. So, Small World can search everything in the deck, and that's why I was suggesting running Ghost Spell and having less Fenrir, because if you ran Ghost Spell can search out your Fenrir because they're both Earth. They have nothing, and they have nothing else in common. And most of your other things are level 3 wins with more attack or less defense than Ghost Spell, and definitely not the same type. So Small World then turns into a search for anything in the deck. Any of your hand traps become the bridge. So if you want to search out, say you have Droll and Lockbird in your hand, you know the matchup. You don't know if the matchup is going to be good or not, so you Small World this into, say, a Car or a Denda and Daiko Duke, banish those two, add a Unicorn, for example. I think that's super strong. I love it. I love it a little bit more than Prosperity because I prefer having a direct access to the card that I'm trying to search out and not have RNG play into it. Piper's as much RNG as I'd like because it's nifty, you know. Triple Tactics does the same thing that Econ does, but a little bit better. It's reactive to your opponent's card effects on your turn. When you're trying to establish a board, you can draw 2, you can grab a card out of their hand, you can snatch steal. It's overall a great utility card. That's why I'm running it at 2. If you want this to be Pot of Prosperity, be my guest. More power to you. If you want this to be Econ, Book of Moon, whatever you guys want. But I prefer Triple Tactics because I feel like it's generic enough for the things we're trying to do. Alright, so we're going to go over, these are my tokens. Shout out to my friend Louie who gave me his Mecha Phantom Beast tokens. So the extra deck, I had to change a little bit. Just a little bit. Because I realized there's a combo in this deck that is actually kind of fun. So you got 2 Rubber Band Shooter, 1 Little Knight, 1 Draco Sack, 1 Typhon. I would rather have 2 Draco Sack if I could. Draco Sack I feel is such an amazing card. And just like with Tetherwolf, if you have Tetherwolf and a level 7 monster, you have access to, you can go through 3 interruptions on your opponent's turn, or on your turn, with Draco Sack and Tetherwolf, which I just feel like that's why Tetherwolf is just the best normal summon in the deck. I love it. Charge Warrior, Juju, Clear Wing Synchro Dragon, Fast Dragon, Wing Pegasus, and then I'm running Shang Ying for my level 10, 2 Baron. Here's the spice. So we're running Shooting Riser Dragon, and we're running Crystal Clear Wing Synchro Dragon. So how do we make this? I will show you at the end of the video how we make this, and it's really fun. So this is a generic send to the graveyard. Anything reduces its level. It is light, so you have to do it before you're windlocked. This, you can send your Denda and Daiko Duke, you just can't activate it in the graveyard. You can send Piper, it'll become a level 3. Piper will, can be special summoned with Duke, if you already have Duke in the graveyard, for example. It's a really good card. I really love this. It's just, it does so much. So here's the side deck. I got 2 Pankratops. Pankratops is super OP in this deck going second. You can special summon it. You can threaten to go to battle phase, try to run something over. If they react to that, you can pop himself, pop another card. If they react to that, now you just burn 2 reactions, 2 interactions for the price of 1, and then you just special your unicorn and just go on main phase 2. So 3 D shifter. I kind of don't like D shifter in this deck because yes, it does hurt other decks, but it also hurts your deck because you do want things in the graveyard. Like, yes, you can simplify the board state and go into Baron, but at the end of the day, I feel that Dimension Shifter does more harm than good in some sense, and I don't know. I think it would be better if it was Econ or even Book of Moon or something else. You're not really running a large Kashtira engine to be able to really utilize it outside of Birth, and it hinders your Speedroid engine. So that's the reason why I'm not really running that. Why I don't want to run this, but I'm still running it because it is strong. I am testing it out still. I feel like these are your generic board wipes. 3 Evenly, 2 Lightning Storm, 1 Feather Duster. They're just really generic board wipes at the end of the day. So I'm gonna go pick all this up, and you're gonna see me in a minute. So this is the little combo to get out Big Chungus Clearwing that I figured out. Or maybe somebody already knew about it. I don't know, but I figured it out on my own in my room. So here you want to have Unicorn in hand. Really any way to get into your Draco Sack, you can do this combo. So we're gonna say for this purpose of the video, we have Unicorn and Tetherwolf. This could be your Kashtira Fenrir if you really wanted to. It could be a Small World bridge into your Tetherwolf or your Fenrir. So here we're gonna special summon Unicorn. Unicorn's gonna get Birth, right? We're gonna normal summon our Tetherwolf. Tetherwolf is going to special summon a token, Mecha Phantom Beast token, making this level 7. We are then going to exceed Shokan into Draco Sack. Draco Sack will detach Unicorn, sending it to the graveyard. Special summon 2 more tokens. If anybody wants to give me more tokens, I will take more tokens. So this is your field right now. Right. You use Kashtira Birth to special summon the Unicorn. You take a this is I would hold off on this, I'm sorry. So you're gonna take one of the tokens and Draco Sack. If you started with Fenrir and Unicorn, you're gonna have to special summon the Unicorn back to get that additional body with Birth. Now this next bit is going to give you Rubber Band Shooter. Right? Rubber Band Shooter's effect is going to activate, and it's going to banish one of your level 7s for Piper or Den Daiko Duke. If you Rubber Band Shooter, if this goes to your hand, this goes to the graveyard, you can specifically bring out Big Boy. If they do not, you have to change the way that you do your combos in this little bit, right? So let's say for RNG, this goes to the graveyard. So I'm going to show you the deck. I'll show you how the deck goes. So this card right here gives you another normal summon, locks you into synchros. That's fine. Piper effect, excavate the top 3. If you bring the Unicorn back, you could do that too. Now, Piper and the token level 3 token are going to go into your Shooting Riser Dragon. Shooting Riser Dragon is going to activate, sending your level 4 Yo-Yo, or if you already had Yo-Yo, you can send your Piper. This will then become level 3. Yes, level 3. Then you're going to use Den Den Daiko Duke in the graveyard, banishing it, special summoning the Piper again. These two are going to go into your Clearwing Synchro Dragon. And now these two, your level 3 and your level 7, are going to go into your level 10 Big Chungus. So that's kind of how you bring it out. You can bring out a Barone on top of this if you have a Car Turbo. Or because you still haven't used Birth in this scenario to bring back the Unicorn. So you're ending on Unicorn in this, and if you have Card Turbo in hand, you could bring out a Barone. So you have two really big bodies. This that brings a card back from your deck to the hand. It has 2 Omni Negates on it, and it just gets huge. This, even just Unicorn, is just really good control. I mean, if you have Fenrir in the graveyard, you could just special summon Fenrir. And like I said, this deck, this combo can be used just as long as you get into your Draco sack. But that is the combo that I came up with to bring out this guy. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Enjoy this deck. It's tons of fun. Check out the Small World engine, see if it works for you. With that being said, that is all for me. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!